Hi everyone, I'm Yi-Ting Chen. I'm going to present the usability test for the Redesign project. Metro West YMCA is a charitable organization that dedicated to providing programs and services that build healthy mind, body, and spirit for all the residents and neighborhood. The website serves as a platform that users can look for a training class, register for teens camp, and rent a venue where residents can relax and connect. And these are the current sites of Metro West YMCA. We can see some dominant issues on the page, like the layout is not consistent with desktop version. The quick links are at improper precision, which is hard to notice. And there are redundant and duplicated categories under navigations. Also, the mobile site is not responsive, so the users have to swipe horizontally or zoom in and out to feed their viewing. Content-heavy information and cluster news boxes prevent users to browse the site efficiently, and photos embedded with too many texts as well as poor web hierarchy decrease the CTA and lower the readability. This is the persona I created. The character is called Alex, and he is 32 years old, single, and works for a company as a product manager in Framingham. He has a busy life occupied by work and self-development. He is pursuing the balance among body, mind, and spirit. His goal is to execute 1 hour of training and aerobic exercise 3 times a week at least. He usually checks the Metro West YMCA website through his mobile device to get class information and instant news. His biggest concerns of browsing the site are credibility, usability, and convenience. As for the journey map, we can feel Alex's emotional changes following his browsing path. He felt satisfied at first when looking for a class schedule, but he showed his frustration at the stage of browsing the content. He thought the web hierarchy and content are distracting, and the schedule information is hard to distinguish from line to line because it lacks proper space and full of redundant texts. By referring to the current sites, the persona, and the journey map, we can make some modifications based on the findings. We can organize and consolidate duplicated categories on the navigation menu, and we can also create a logical hierarchy with proper font size, weight, and color plate. For the layout arrangement, we could remove unclear text links and replace those with icons. Lastly, integrate redundant information and remove text embedding the photos to simplify the content. These are my prototypes of the redesign. As I mentioned earlier, YMCA has two navigation for different groups, Metro West YMCA and Family Outdoor Center, which are displayed at the central top of the homepage for the desktop version, while on the mobile device it shows Metro West YMCA only on the homepage. The users can't react intuitively when browsing the mobile website like they are used to viewing on the desktop version. That means the users has to take extra routes to reach the Family Outdoor Center page. It did take some more time and extra steps to reach the goal than browsing the desktop website. To make the two navigation look consistent and on the same hierarchy, I redesigned homepage layout with two tabs on the top, which can be switched to the selected group directly. The new layout enables users to view the web content more comprehensive and reduce the repeated paths of navigation. And based on Jacob's law of the web user experience, he pointed out users prefer your site to work the same way as all the other sites they already know. As for the original design, all the login, navigation menu, and class schedule are displayed as text link arranged tightly and placed at the improper position. The journey map also proved that these Inconspicuous text links make it difficult for users to manipulate the instruction. One of the users even proposed that distinguishing all the quick links on the header box. To reach the goal of consistency and standard, setting a hamburger menu here does make sense to most of the user since it is recognizable and common on the mobile website. Also, I replaced text link to login and schedule icons and placed those on the upper right corner of the homepage. Like Leon Nugget said, you will always find login, sign in, profile details, and shopping cart information at the top right corner. And the original navigation menu is a lengthy list of options with narrow line space and text center, which is hard to click on the right spot and bad for visual viewing. For the redesign, when tapping on the selected page, it will display a list of options below the selected one. To improve the neatness of the navigations and organize the page layout, I removed and consolidated duplicated categories from the original navigation menu and designed a full screen size of the menu. So when users select the wanted page, it will enter to the next page instead of display a lengthy list below it. I also designed a new interface to display the member login information with decent line space and a clear path. When tapping login, it will pop out a profile page. By completing user ID and password, users can enter the membership management system where they can manage their information and enrollment. And there are series of text quick links listed at the bottom of the homepage. The text-only links and lengthy arrangement make the CTA function neither conspicuous nor important. So to increase the engagement for the information, I consolidated all the quick links like donate, join online, and camp registration, and presented these in a photo carousel, which could be swiped horizontally. After comparing it to the competitor's website, I found some advantages of lifetime athlete that could be adopted on my design. These pros include proper web hierarchy, distinct CTA buttons, concise content, and decent space between lines and news boxes. Now we can jump into the usability test. At the beginning of the test, I asked participants to fill out a brief background questionnaire and a consent form. I guide them read the text scenarios, and observe them solving the tasks. All the users' reactions, comments, and satisfaction ratings were observed and recorded through video, audio, and notes during the test. The test plan was conducted using interactive prototype screens. The test was mainly to assess the usability of the web interface design, information flow, and information architecture. This data contains the participant feedback, satisfaction ratings, task completion rate, ease or difficulty of completion ratings, errors, and recommendations for improvement. Here are the four scenarios. The first one is you will be having a meeting on February 25th at 4 p.m., which might make you unable to attend the group fitness class at 6:30 p.m. as usual. So you have to search the time and studio number for the next following class. The second one is you want to enhance your health. You would like to involve in aerobic exercise. You first log into the member system to see the swimming class details and then look for a starting date from March 1st. The third one is you want to arrange summer vacation for your children by sending him or her to summer camp. You prefer a camp with a starting date from June, which won't conflict with your family plan. And the last one is you are considering adding one family member who is under 25 years old to your current plan. So you go to the membership page to check the different rates provided by the organization. We can see the test result here. Overall, the participants completed most of the tests. These color bars represented the test completion rate. Tests 1 and 3 has a 100% completion rate. There was one participant in text 2 and 4 couldn't complete the task. From the test, I got following findings. First, the layout and design elements are not concise, minimalistic, and clear enough when browsing the website content. Users pointed out some categories from navigation are missing, but necessary. I need to add new options on the list and consolidate some unnecessary categories from the navigation menu. Secondly, a user showed confusion when looking for membership rate because the user misunderstood one of the quick links at the bottom page is the correct page for the rate. Most of the users show their dissatisfaction with information hierarchy, and they felt the content are not consistent and with logical hierarchy. When they browse the site, they usually could not read the content smoothly and catch the keywords or title. By considering those findings, I figure out some recommendations for improving the redesign. Number 1, remove redundant information and leave white space between each news box, and create a distinct color plate to distinguish the title and subtitle from the copy. Number 2, make every photo with the corresponding description and modify similar titles among those categories, and add member login option to the submenu of navigation. Number 3, create a logical hierarchy with proper font size, weight, and color plate. Streamline the content and leave breathing room between paragraphs. And number 4, modify color contrast to increase accessibility and consider users' experience and usability for the disabled. After finishing the test, I also asked participants to evaluate the satisfaction rates of the prototypes. We can see the scores on usability and website layout have performed well. The website is easy to use and users can get the information quickly. The questionnaire showed the prototypes are successful and met the users' expectation. Overall, most of the participants found the prototypes for Metro West YMCA to be well organized, comprehensive, clean, and uncluttered, very useful and easy to use. The prototype meet the expectation of most participants and take user experience into account. They all show positive feedback on the prototypes. Implementing the recommendations and continuing to work with users will ensure a user-centered website. So this is my presentation of the Redesign web application. Thank you.